If your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
Something sour, cause he was a bitch.
What I do, Sting?
I don't fuck with my ex. She ain't shit.
You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing.
I ain't shit either, but she wasn't shit first.
Empty plate because she ain't shit.
Empty plate because she ain't shit.
Jeez, I'd say candy. Any sort of candy, because she's sweet.
Jesus Christ.
I beg your pardon.
Your ex?
Are you dumb? I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb.
What's your name and where you from?
I'm Alyssa from Indianapolis.
Nice to meet you, Alyssa. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
Ooh,
Let me think.
something sour, cause he was a bitch.
What I do, Sting? What I do, Sting?
Alright, what's your name and where you from?
My name's Lexi, and I'm from Indiana.
Nice to meet you, Lexi. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
Ooh, probably like a Sour Patch Kid.
Sour Patch? Why?
Sour, sweet, then gone. It was funny. It was just funny.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, what's your name and where you from?
Savannah, I'm from Indiana.
Nice to meet you, Savannah. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
They would be like an animal type, or what are you?
Like, whatever food you choose, like, what type of food would you think they would be and why?
They would be a clown, because they're a bunch of cheaters.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, clown. Clown is not a food.
Oh, a food?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said fool. I'm sorry. Food? Probably chicken.
Why chicken?
Because they never really opened up. They were really hard. I don't know.
Alright, bro. What's your name and where you from?
Keelan Hill. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Shout out to Chicago, man.
Big shout out. 773. You hear me?
Type shit. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
If my answers are filled.
If your ex was a food, what would she be?
If my answers are food, shit. I ain't even gonna lie. That bitch gonna be like some overcooked tilapia or something well done. Shit, mucking some shitlings or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with my ex. Ex is baby moms though. Shout out baby moms. Shout out baby moms.
I love my baby mama.
Why did you choose that answer?
I chose my answer because shit is the history me and that bitch got behind this type shit. She ain't shit.
You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing.
I ain't shit either, but she wasn't shit first. You know?
What's your name and where you from?
My name is Gabrielle, and I'm from right here in Naptown.
Nice to meet you, Gabby. Can I call you Gabby?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, the question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
Let me think.
That's a good question. If my ex was a food, I would choose sauerkraut.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You know, it's the first thing that came to mind. Like, it's fermented, it's a little rotten, sour, you know, it's dirty.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way.
But, you know, some people like it, and that's for them. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be fermented cabbage.
Alright, what's your name and where you from?
My name's Eric, and I'm from Lexington, Kentucky.
Nice to meet you, Eric. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would she be and why?
My ex was a food. What would she be and why?
Yeah.
Let me think.
A spicy vegan breakfast burrito.
What?
Why that?
One, she's vegan. Two, spicy. And she liked, I don't know. Sounds like a good mix.
Okay. What's your name and where you from?
I'm Ethan. I was born near
Fort Wayne.
Nice to meet you, Ethan. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would she be and why?
If my ex was a food,
Let me think.
she would have to be a spicy taco. Probably like, what's the spiciest kind of pepper?
Jalapeno?
I'll do like ghost pepper. Yeah, ghost pepper taco.
Yeah, ghost pepper's a good one. Why did you choose that answer?
Because she's Mexican and awful. She's hot.
Hell yeah! Nice, that's valid. That's a valid answer.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your name and where you're from?
So my name is Janelle Wilder, and I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Nice to meet you, Janelle.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
If my ex was a food,
I gotta see.
I would say a pickle.
Pickle?
What? She's sour. I don't like pickles, and I don't know. I think pickles stink. She can stay exactly where she is. Don't come over here. She is pickle.
What's your name and where you from?
Ray, and I'm from Jeffersonville, Indiana. That's down south, man.
Alright, nice to meet you, bro. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would she be and why?
If my what?
If your ex was a food, what would she be and why?
Brussels sprouts, because I hate them.
Bitch, I see what you did there.
What about you, bro? Where you from and what's your name?
My name Elijah. I'm from Nat, 10th Street.
Alright, nice to meet you, Elijah. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would she be and why?
Empty plate because she ain't shit.
Empty plate because she ain't shit.
He's good. In the heat of battle, he don't miss. No. In the heat of controversy, he don't miss. No.
That's crazy. Hey, this is the craziest one we got today, bro.
You cold. He cold.
Alright, bro. Appreciate you, man. What are you guys' names and where are you guys from?
I'm Marissa. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Shout out to Florida.
I'm John Salazar, and I was raised here.
Nice to meet you guys. The question of the day is, if your ex was a food, what would they be and why?
God. Spaghetti, because he's a fucking mess.
What about you?
Oh, geez. I'd say candy. Any sort of candy, because she's sweet.
Jesus Christ.
I beg your pardon.
Your ex?
Are you dumb? I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb.
Oh, X? Yes. Oh, X. Oh, hell no.
I know what kind of man you are.
No. She would be the leftovers that was not even anything would eat.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about my.
I did not call you.
Yeah, for a minute I was like,
What is wrong with you?
I mean, I'm crazy, so.
Yeah.
alright, nice to meet you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too, take care.
Alright, who are you with?
What's Carly?
Where are you from?
From? Huh?
Where are you from?
I'm from Baton Rouge. 38 baby.
Stop the cap.
If your ex was a food, what would she be and why?
If my ex was a food,
Yeah.
she would be Indian street food.
Well, he's not lying.
Why Indian, bro?
Because like she looked like shit, and I think Indian street food, they street food are like just pure shit though. I ain't gonna lie, like disgusting.